Yo, got to the gym in Cologne, um, and going to the gym and the whole bodybuilding thing is a lot about how good you're at those little things day in and day out, right? How good your structure is, how good is your lifestyle revolving your training, means your nutrition, recovery, stress management, everything. And it is very easy to fall into thinking too much and this analysis paralysis when you travel, for example, or when you have other life circumstances that can interfere with that lifestyle. And I think that's a great separator of like a great athlete and great bodybuilder that will go to achieve his goals is how good you're at managing those situations and how good you're at just switching your brain off and getting the most out of your circumstances and the most out of your training, even though you know that, for example, your pre-workout meal may not be the most optimal, or your day prior may not be the most, you know what I'm saying, just may not be according to your like plan, you know. I kind of wanted to share my thoughts on this. I'll just go in there and regardless try to make the most out of it because I get to do it and I want to do it, you know. Also, bro, in Germany, they have, I never seen that in any other country. It's like a one shot pre workout, which is absolutely crazy. 300 milligrams of caffeine in this one little shot, which is very nice. And yeah, pre workout kind of is a bit overrated. Caffeine is very good, and like other nootropics like alpha GPC, for example, that I forgot, by the way, is very good. But like the citrulline, I think it's more of a placebo effect and more just mental. Yeah, but either way, utilizing pre-workout, the best addition you can do to your just training performance that can elevate your training overall and your performance in the gym. Yeah, so again, as I said, this is the same chain as I'm used to, the same chain of gyms as I'm used to. So we'll see how that correlates with my progression in my home gym. I think we should be good. I think we should be keep progressing. Cut is still going good. And bro, honestly, sticking to a cut when traveling, I think it's just a cope because, for example, in my experience, it's a lot easier because it's a lot more to see, it's a lot more to experience. You're out just generally a lot more. It leaves you with less time to eat, leaves you less time to think about food, etc. So I don't know if you're good at managing, if you're just good at not eating everything in your sight, you should be good. You should be like walking more because you're traveling, you're seeing a lot more stuff. You have less time to eat. So, I mean, honestly, it's just easier to stick to a cut. But again, I don't have to stick to it because it's just effortless. Effortless cutting nowadays, bro. I wouldn't even think that I would say that ever in my life, but effortless cutting is real. 2026, effortless cutting, bro. Hop on. Yeah. Um, Caffeine hopefully about to kick in. I took that about like 10 minutes ago. Wanted to save the bottle to share it with y'all. Yeah, just some like basic pump stuff other than caffeine. Glycerol even. Wow, that's crazy, bro. And it's like pretty relatively cheap, like 3 euros. So it's like like $4-ish for that little like one shot. Of course, if you just buy a bulk like a top of pre, it will be cheaper. But when you're on the go, great way, bro. So yeah, let's fucking kill it, man.
You're the one still tied to the past, Spike.
Look at my eyes, Faye. One of them is a fake because I lost it in an accident. Since then, I've been seeing the past in one eye and the present in the other. So I thought I could only see patches of reality, never the whole picture. I felt like I was watching a dream I'd never wake up from. Before I knew it, the dream was all over.
Why do you have to go? Where are you going? What are you going to do? Just throw your life away like it was nothing?
I'm not going there to die. I'm going to find out if I'm really alive. I have to do it, Faye.
If your dream still lives, if that castle still gleams just as brightly in your eyes, then it is your obligation to lay the stones that surround you now.
Need to win!
Yo, hopefully the audio off of the AirPods are somewhat acceptable, but the workout is done. And I know the majority of us after a workout feel somewhat good, positive, like to some extent satisfied. And today is definitely no change. And I'm kinda somewhat happy and satisfied with myself because I didn't let those small variables that I talked before control the output I'll give to this session. And again, do as I say, not as I do. If you're not really focusing on those extremely minute details that at the end of the day doesn't really matter that much, the only thing is you gotta train close to failure. That's it, man, and you're gonna grow. At the end of the day, just give it your all. Don't let those variables control you. And again,
Go close to zero RIR, close to failure, and you will grow. And the biggest hack, man, the biggest hack that will build you all the muscle in this world. This is no lie, this is 100% facts. We gotta listen very carefully now, because this is the biggest hack, I'm telling you. The only hack. If you had it, you don't need anything else, bro. Patience. You feel me, man? Patience. So yeah, again, you know, not ideal carb timing, not ideal meal timing, not ideal carb source even. We got it done. I know the variables changed a bit because honestly this gym is a bit nicer than my home gym, so the resistance on the machines is a bit smoother, so maybe the movements are a bit lighter, but on paper I did hit some PRs. I wouldn't count it as a progressive overload, but either way I matched the reps, which matters the most, especially on the cut, especially if you're somewhat experienced. You're not gonna see progression every session, that shit. And you just gotta, man, gotta be patient, gotta give it your all, and you know what I'm saying? We'll get home to my boyski, replenish, and then go for a stroll. Hit very easy and effortless 20k steps per day, I assume. And man, we're golden. We're damn, man. Hey, you know what I'm saying? Cologne though, honestly, real nice city. Like any other European-ish city, so nothing crazy. But if you got something to do, it ain't really matter where you at. You know what I'm saying, bro? I'm just talking bullshit now. Oh shit! Look at this. Looks nice. Nice little interior down. Yeah, guys, I'ma head out. See you on the other side. That shit, you know. Hopefully, also I will find some stand socks, bro. I'm looking for those Grinch stand socks, size L, bro. Those are killer, man, killer. All right. Damn, I'm leaning out a bit, you know. A bit. Should I get this? Comment down below. Guys, I mean, I did cop them. I had to settle for a smaller size, but those are the exact ones I really fucking wanted. I think they will fucking go extremely overly fucking hard, bro. I mean, I don't know if you can tell. They're like fuzzy a bit, you know what I'm saying? They're like, it's not your average fabric type shit. So we're gonna test them out, how they fit. Hopefully, because it's the size M, it goes to like US 8.5. I am 10. So also like surely like 100% polyester. So my dog's gonna be absolutely cooked and fried in them. My dog's gonna be cooked and fried. But oh shit, they feel nice though. I ain't even gonna hold. They feel fucking. Oh bro, come on. No. Yo, I wish they were a bit longer though. I do wish they were a bit longer. The size is fine, but again, if they were a bit longer, maybe the L is like gives it that additional length. But still, bro, I think that's fucking. It's a W. I mean, at the end of the day, I did it mostly also for sentimental value, you know? Me and my boyski, I'm on a little trip. I'll remember that, purchase maybe something. But yeah, how we looking though? With the Gucci's, got the Grinches. Roll them down a bit. They roll them down. So they look a bit more effortless, you know? How we looking? Should I went for the pink ones or those? What you thinking, Fate?
Good, this is good.
Yeah, better than.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I will. Hey, yo, come on. Nah. I, yeah, I fuck with those. My dog's gonna be cooked in 5 minutes though, but it's the cost you gotta pay, you know? Yeah, I guess that's it, guys.
They get some more.